What up, King Pookie Nation? This is your boy King Pookie coming in the house, previewing the Chicago Bears versus Seattle Seahawks this Sunday night. Now, both of the teams came with a loss. The Bears lost to the Vikings, and the Seattle lost to the Rams last night on Tuesday. Um, now Justin Fields, he has 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and 150.8 yards per game. And then the Vikings game, he had 285 yards, 7.3 yards per average, and a touchdown, and 9.6. He didn't have a good game. He had 3 fumbles, and he got sacked 3 more times. Um, I know that Justin Fields is just his first year and he's still rookie. Bears fans need to really give him time. Hopefully with they're gonna hire the Bears are gonna hopefully hire a new coach and to help Justin Fields because he needs to learn how not to fumble the ball, because he fumbles too much, and we need to fix that O line now. Rokon Smith, he has 16 sacks, which is second, and he's up good about to break Hall of Famer Richard Dent's record of sacks. I think he will definitely break the record before the end of the season. We got 3 more games, so hopefully he'll break it or tie it or something. But yeah, Russell Wilson, he didn't have a good game last week. He saw against the Rams. I mean, last night. He got sacked 3 times and says 6.0, and he had 156 yards, 5 yards per average, and 55, and he hit an interception, and his 55.3. I'm going to be picking the Seattle Seahawks to win this game. Um, Man, I don't know if the Bears even have a shot to win, but they could beat Seattle because they are awful and they're not good at home. But you never know. They're playing in front of their home, so they may have that 12th band. But yeah, the Bears I know are ravaged with COVID, and half of their staff is not like starters are not playing. But it looks like he's gonna be Akeem Hicks' last year. So I mean, he was cement super in the Vikings game, and at the end of the press, when they interviewed him, it sounded like he was giving a tribute to say thanking to the Chicago Bears because it might be his last, because I don't think they're gonna sign him next year because he gets hurt too much, you know, and plus he's getting older, and so he would have to take a pay cut, which I don't know if he will take a pay cut. And I know he said that he loves Chicago and he wants to stay here, but he wants to get it paid. So I know that he has agent was at Hall of Fame a couple at Hallis Hall a couple times. So I yeah, but yeah, I would love them to bring back him, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. He's too many injuries, and he has not played like in the season, so it's not even worth him because bringing him back. So but yeah, so we find practically it was in the Vikings game. It was like all second stringers and third stringers, and there was one guy number 27, Grant. I think he was a shining star. So I don't know what's wrong with this coaching staff that overlooked him because he's a diamond. Now I heard that he did make that they gave him a contract, so he's on the roster, so he's gonna play in Seattle in the Seattle game. Plus, he played on the West Coast in college. So yeah, so he might. And this is gonna be the Jermaine Fidi Revenge Tour because he did play for Seattle Seahawks, but yeah, I didn't like what what he did to Chavez Jenkins. You know if you don't remember, he had a little confrontation with Jermaine with Kevin Jenkins because Kevin Jenkins was sticking up for Justin Fields because so he hits one of the guys from the Vikings, but actually first it was one of the players from the Vikings that hit him, so he retaliated it, but then he gets a flag. But it's okay for the guy to hit him first, the Vikings guy. So I don't know. And plus, we have to compete. We have to beat these referees, man. I think the NFL has a vendetta against the Chicago Bears because we never get our way. We never get the calls ever, and we get so many penalties. Um, and we saw what happened to Matt Nagy. He got that. He argued with one of the referees, and he got flagged for that. So yeah, that thing when he was trying to uh rally up his team or something, it didn't do anything, Matt Nagy. So yeah, I mean the Bears scored 30 points in the Green Bay Packers game, and they only could score 9 points in the Vikings game, and they were in the red zone like a couple of times, and they couldn't even score a touchdown. No, this is ridiculous. Plus, Bad Daggy, we saw like the game yesterday, and with Jordan Howard in Philadelphia, and if Bad Daggy would have used Jordan Howard, and I mean, man, because he found a lot of holes in that Philadelphia and Washington game. But yeah, so man, but yeah, this is so. I'll see you on Sunday, and I'll with the recap. So this is King Pookie, and I'll see you guys later. And bear down, Bears, Chicago Bears fans.